Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning into another episode of tips and suggestions on ways that we can all navigate our mental health during this period of uncertainty that we're going through. Now, I'd like you to imagine that a number of years ago, a fortune teller makes this prediction. It's the year 2020, there's a global pandemic sweeping across the earth, and a great majority of people think the best way to survive is by hoarding toilet paper. You would think to yourself, the world's gone crazy. What is going on here? And so today I'd like to talk about what this is about. What are some of the psychological phenomenon behind this weird event that we see happening and what we can actually do about it. So this is about fear, plain and simple. Fear and control. Our lives right now are pretty much being ruled by uncertainty. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and we're looking to gain control over absolutely something. And panic buying is something that we can gain control over. So we go to the store and we buy 12 rolls of paper towels instead of the one that we need, or we buy 6 boxes of pasta instead of the one that we need. So why in the world do we do this? There's a couple of reasons for it. The first one is what psychologists call social contagion. And with social contagion, we look to see other people's reactions before we decide how to react. So if we see everyone else buying up all the things, we think maybe they know something and we'd better do it too. The second reason is because of evolution. We are primed and our brains are primed to survive. You know, the person who gets the most is going to survive the most. And so we tend to hoard resources for that reason. And then this is amplified right now by the media because we see pictures of videos of empty store shelves and we get scared and think scarcity and we need to go out and buy more. So all those reasons put together can lead to a lot of the hoarding behavior that we are seeing. So why toilet paper, you might be asking? Of all the things out there, why are people hoarding toilet paper? Well, toilet paper is inexpensive, it's comforting in a way, it's always available and it's not going to expire, and it also feeds into this cleanliness issue that certainly many of us rightly so have. So what can you do about this? How can you avoid feeding the panic and the fear by buying more? Because that's exactly what's happening. Well, first of all, it helps to remind yourself that your behavior is irrational, that you are acting out of fear. You're not acting out of evidence or rational belief. Our supply chain is just fine. We're being insured of that by reputable people. So recognizing that is the first step. Second, taking a few deep breaths can really go a long way. We know that deep breathing helps to put the parts of the brain that are responsible for emotion and fear back online and enables us to tap into the rational part of our brains. And so we're going to make better decisions that don't involve panic buying. So these are just a couple things to keep in mind, and most of all keep in mind that we're going to have plenty of toilet paper.